Hi, folks. We're back. Welcome, everybody. Good to have everybody with us. Looks like everybody's freezing their butts off. It's only going to get worse for the next week, too.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. A little early for this kind of cold, but oh well. Way it goes. Hey, let's see. Last Wednesday night, Stitch Hour for the year. But not our last Stitch Hour. Margaret and I are definitely home alone. That's the movie, right? Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
what's
Home
the
Alone.
difference? Same difference. We're home alone for sure on Christmas Day. So 2:00 Eastern time, we'll do a hour and a half, whatever it is. That last Thanksgiving, that went fast. So we'll be here. Oh, hard to hear. Oh no. Is this better now, Sandy? Who said that?
Sandy.
Yes, Sandy.
Is that better? Are people hearing me okay? I hate sound problems.
Yeah.
Test. Is that better? I'll stick it right in my mouth. Test. Is that better? Somebody tell me. Please, somebody.
Crickets.
Don't tell me it's hard to hear and then not respond.
Yeah.
It's a bit better.
Oh, she said it's a bit better.
Well, that's not good.
Okay.
Are other people hearing me okay? Why is that the problem? Hearing you fine.
Heidi says fine. Yeah.
Ooh. Sandy, headphone volume? Well, let me know, Sandy. Adjust the headphone. Try adjusting the headphone volume. So we have. Oh, good. Okay. All right. We're good. Okay. Before we get into all the other stuff, we've got a drawing tonight. Got plenty loud. You're fine. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna worry about it then. Drawing tonight. 3 full-blown kits. So these are Avlia kits. These are the full deal, the full-sized project. Try not to hit the microphone. So 3 of them.
Yeah.
So we have those 3, and I forgot to put it up on the thing, but you guys know the routine. Email Gary at wetalkfiber.com. Name and address in the body of the email. Got to do it during the show. So this is just for people watching the live show. Got to do it during the show. Name and address in the body of the email. And please include that. If you don't include it, I'm just going to move on and draw again, because otherwise it's a day or 2 before I connect with somebody and get the correct address. So don't forget that. So Avlia in the subject line, nothing else. Don't put anything else. And then name and address in the email, and I'll do the drawings after the show. So all 3 of these kits, these are the full deal: cloth, needle, all the threads that you need, chart, whole shooting match. So 3, and if you buy anything from Krista West at Avlia, please mention Fiber Talk, because she is very generous with these kits. She sends me a box just every now and then, and it's very kind of her. So
Wow.
those 3,
I love our kits.
yeah,
Kits are great.
yeah. So send your email during the show. This is just people during the show. So if you listen after the fact, sorry. So that's that. Sunday, he says, still fighting with the updated iPad operating system, which does not allow me to do what I want to do and frustrates me to no end. So Sunday is Nicole Chui, Chui, Nicole Chui.
With her
I got
things.
muted.
And
I got
Got
muted.
muted.
no.
Now we're
Oh.
on. You guys heard me. They didn't.
Oh.
I hate that. Yeah, that's my fault. I forget. The first time you do it, it mutes us, and then after that, it doesn't mute us, so it drives me nuts. Okay, starting over. Since you saw pictures, Sunday is Nicole Chui, the disruptive embroideress, and she does embroidery on photos. This kind of work, these abstract, random things, really interesting. And we had a tremendous conversation with her. She's really unique and artistic. Part owner of a soccer team over
They're
in the
still
UK.
saying no sound.
Huh?
It looks like they're still saying no sound.
I'm
I
not
just
muted
saw a
anymore.
couple more. Okay, Okay, I just thought a couple more pop in, but
Ugh. Are you hearing me now? Can you hear me now?
Hear me now.
somebody
Please.
respond.
Jeez.
Mm.
Should be okay, I think. Should be able to hear all of us. Okay, so Nicole does these things, and good
Okay, it's
now.
good now.
Okay, thank you, Thank you, Kendra. She's part owner of a soccer team, and so this is one of her pieces: goalie gloves with a purse that's made up like a soccer ball. And she's just absolutely fascinating individual, artist, pure artist, and most interesting conversation. So that's Sunday, and then we recorded today with Wendy Moore, County Canvas designer, just brilliant, brilliant talent. And yeah, it's not your standard geometric anything. These things are really unique, multi-layered.
Hmm.
This one here,
Yeah,
yeah,
I love that one. That moon.
Yeah,
yeah. If you get a
she's
chance to
doing
take,
she's doing a series of these. She did the sunrise, I think. She said what 10 years ago, and now she's working on the aurora borealis.
yeah. Oh, it was
Oh,
with snow, right? Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
yeah.
that would be
So,
so
and
cool.
then this is my favorite here. This is there's a lot going on here.
Hmm.
Yeah. So she'll be a week from Sunday. Wendy Moore, um, brilliant talent. Now, County Canvas, you only get her stuff by taking her classes, but what she said that this will be the last weekend for her this year, and she's been doing something every week since
Hmm.
August. So she teaches a lot, so it's not too hard. It shouldn't be too hard to find her. But
Hmm.
yeah, so that's a week from Sunday. So two really good ones coming up. I know I say that all the time, like everyone's really good, but quite frankly, it's a rare one that I don't thoroughly enjoy and that we don't thoroughly enjoy. They all have their own amazingness to them. So,
Yes, absolutely.
so those two coming up. So watch for those. I updated the schedule on the Facebook and the website. So we'll have that. The 17th, we'll have the Patreon Silver Needle Zoom session. Fleur Woods is the 21st. You were with me on that, Beth, right? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
And
that too.
yeah, she was good. She was
That too,
very
yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, yeah, that was really good. And then I hope the sound was on, but if it wasn't, Christmas Day, Margaret and I are home alone. So 2 o'clock Eastern time, we'll have a Stitch Hour. Join us, Bess, Cindy, Robin. I don't know whoever. Bess, I'm sure has family at home, but
Yeah.
um, the rest of us, yeah, you'll be our family, so to speak. So.
Yep.
New Year's Day Stitch Hour is looking more and more like it's going to happen. Um, and then Margaret and I are off to Illinois. So the January 7 Stitch Hour, the Wednesday night, that may not happen. I'm not sure what the schedule is going to be, but we're headed to Illinois because our granddaughters were born 2 weeks apart in January. So one big party and the whole thing. So we may be gone for that first Wednesday, but I'll update later. But likely we'll have a New Year's Day one because yeah, there you go.
Been
Church in
doing it for a
Needleburg.
while.
Hmm.
We've been doing that for a while. New Year's Day.
Yeah, last
Hmm.
year we didn't because I was in Illinois. That was the first time
Oh, that's
in several years. So
ages. Yeah.
yeah, if I'm home, we'll do it. But definitely for Christmas. So there you have it. Patreon, if you want to become a Patreon member, we'd like to have you. Patreon.com/fibertalk would be great. Send your emails in pronto so that you get in the drawing for the Avlia kits. Yeah, that's all the announcements I have. That's it. That's all the stuff. Yeah,
All the
yeah.
stuff for today.
That's all I got. Yeah, that moon
I know.
is that's special stuff there,
Mm-hmm.
man. What'd she say about how she got that circle? That was
Well, that's a
Jessica's.
Jessica.
Yeah,
That's a Jessica around the outside edge.
which is astounding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like half a skein of thread. You'd have to do it in 2 or 3 sections, wouldn't you?
Well, you don't really want to if you don't have to. I mean, we
No.
did some big circles like that with Lorraine Salt in the piece that we did at A&G last year. And you use a big old long length of thread.
On a reel, so it doesn't get
Hmm.
tangled. Jeez, that's amazing.
You can start and stop if you need to, but it's
Yeah,
hard to do.
yeah. I don't like to start in the middle of a Jessica. I'll carry a big long string, no matter. I don't care. I just don't like stopping
Hmm.
because it's
Hmm.
And
real.
that
I think it's really hard to end and begin and not be able to tell.
Right.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. I'll
Well,
Yeah.
start.
and if you once get into the once you get away from the numbers, if you can get away from the chart, so you just know where your needle comes up and where it goes down, then you can just work your way around without even really thinking very much about
Right.
it.
Yeah.
But then if you have to stop and rethread your needle, then it's like, okay, where did I end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Colleen asking that very question. No, no, Colleen. Once you get it going, it Jessica is quite obvious.
Yeah. She did
Yeah.
all the math.
Yeah.
The teachers do all the math.
Yeah. You just stitch it.
It's
Yep.
you
Yeah.
just
They're
Yeah.
up
not.
and down.
But I think that's the thing with so many of those stitches is they look. I mean, they're amazing looking, and they look really hard to do. But like the Walnetto gives me headaches, but the rest of them just I can't get that Walnetto thing to go the way it's supposed to. I can do it, but it doesn't come to me. But a
Yeah.
Jessica or some of those others, yeah, once you see it, it just goes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you look like you've been stitching for 100 years because it's really impressive to people who've never done one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's nothing. Really.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
Once you
but
get
yeah,
used to
that,
them.
yeah, Wendy Moore, that's a good one. Yeah. And she was terrific to talk to, too. Yep.
So she teaches through Cyber Pointers every now and then. I don't know if they have anything scheduled for her coming up. Did she say Shining Needle Society too?
She did. Yes. She's done
Yeah.
some. Yeah. Yeah.
And then chapters,
Right.
ANG and EGA both.
Yep.
So if you can, and a lot of the time you can piggyback, the chapter might make you pay their dues,
Right.
which, none
Yeah.
of them are really a lot of money.
Right. Right.
Right.
But
Right.
and then you belong to them for a year, and you get to do other stuff they're doing if you want to.
Yeah.
Right.
And she's a NAN certified teacher. Um, she's, yeah, she has all the credentials. Yeah. Um,
And NAN is National Academy of Needlework.
yeah. And their event is near Detroit every spring.
Hmm.
I should, that's one I should go to because then I could stay at my sister's house and just drive.
Yeah.
An hour
Hmm.
drive would be great. Yeah. I really should do that.
Yeah. And they always have interesting classes there.
Yeah.
It's some of the teachers, it seems like if they're gonna do something new, they teach it there for some reason. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but it seems like because a lot of times if you're looking for workshops, we would look there for workshops.
Hmm.
Just look through their brochure to see, okay, what are they teaching? Who's teaching? Is there anything
Hmm.
we could want to see if they're going to be willing to teach to our guild. So yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
we always have interesting classes there.
And
Lots of
NAN
different things.
certification, that teaches you how to teach.
Mhm.
And so if you got a teacher who's a NAN certified person, they've had training in how to actually convey the lesson, and either
Mhm.
visually or written or whatever. But all the techniques that school teachers use, they have those kinds of things, which makes a huge
Mhm.
difference. Um,
Mhm.
Understanding how to convey to different types of learners is yeah. So watch for that. NAN teachers, and they're all listed. You can go to the NAN site, and all the teachers are listed there. So yeah. What's hanging behind Beth?
No, old. It's
Christmas.
old. Christmas. I think I stitched this in St. Paul. That tells you how old it is.
Hmm.
Um,
She doesn't remember, but it's a
and
Christmas thing.
and I made it Christmas. It was Ann Kurtzer. She used
And
to
Strike
do.
Kurtz.
That's it. I think it was her design ages ago. I mean, that's what
Oh,
I
okay.
think it was. But literally, I think it was my first time to do Bargello.
Oh,
Okay.
And
It's
then
pretty.
I made it Christmas colors and away I
well,
went. It was
well
fun.
done. Hey, Clayton.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I just when she said that, I thought, oh, that's right, you switched out. Um,
Oh yeah. Christmas.
Look at you,
Mhm.
variety. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. More than one piece finished. Amazing. You
she
gotta
has
rotate
three.
through.
She has
I have
three,
three.
folks.
I have three.
Decades
This
of
didn't have
stitching. She
glass
has.
in it.
Huh?
This didn't have glass on it. So
Oh,
that's why it's hanging here. So
oh,
it didn't
okay.
reflect when we had the podcast. So there you
Yep.
go. A
She's
reason.
finished three now. She's very
Yes.
proud of herself.
Yeah. That's what more could you ask for?
Oh man.
What more could you ask for?
Yep. Um. So let's see. I guess that was it. So we had last time. We didn't talk about these things. I don't think the last time. I think we got off on tangents and never. Um. Because we had on here, and I don't think we talked about it. How to choose a project.
I don't
And
think we did.
no, because that was a blue ribbon challenge. So that means that came out of your head then.
Yeah.
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 Your
So
fault.
our,
Hmm?
yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Our chapter meets on Teams in December, January, and February. And we've done different things in the past. Sometimes we have a project that we work on that, is something that people can work on independently without needing a lot of demonstration or whatever. Uh, Sometimes we just work on whatever we want to work on without any kind of a program or anything. But I thought this time we would do a whip challenge. So what I said was, you decide the challenge, you pick the piece, the project that you want to work on, or projects if you want to do more than one, and some people did, and you decide what the goal is. The goal should be a stretch, but it should be achievable in that 3-month period.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a bunch of people that are participating, and uh, it's everything from finish the piece to one woman is working on, I think it's Heaven and Earth Designs, I'm not sure. It's the Surat afternoon in the park.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one.
Yeah, and she said that when she gets it done, she's going to go to the Art Institute in Chicago and get a picture of her standing next to it with her finished piece. So
Excellent.
Absolutely.
she's her goal for that is to finish one column. She's got 3 done, or 2 done, 2 or 3. I don't remember. So, and the next column is started.
Uh huh.
So, and it's like 2 feet
Yeah.
or foot
Yeah.
and a half of, you know, and maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches wide.
Well, but for those to do a column, I mean, that's like a full blown project. Uh,
Yeah,
for
for those
most
full
people. Yeah,
coverage pieces.
that's
Yeah,
Oh,
huge. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
yeah. And so for me, what I am doing is working on one of my pumpkin projects. And my goal is to put 10 hours a week into it. And
Mm-hmm.
have I done that yet this week? I
No.
have not.
So when did you start doing this?
December 1st.
Okay.
Mhm.
Goes December 1st to February 28th.
Okay.
So 13 weeks. And each month when we have our meeting, we'll, kind of get an update on how people are doing. And then in March, everybody's supposed to bring their piece to the meeting.
Oh.
And people who achieve their goal will be put in a drawing we'll probably do uh, give people credit for their membership for the next year for
Oh.
27.
Okay.
2 or 3, I don't know. It depends, on how many people
Right.
finish.
Right. Yeah.
So
That's a.
I think that's kind of challenged people, and some people have dug things up that are old. They
Oh.
went down to the bottom of their pile to find something that, that, oh, I think I want to work on this, and maybe it's not going to finish it, but at least move it forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Right. Well, yeah. I've had that happen. Well, we've all had that happen. You go looking for something, and you discover a project that you completely forgotten about. That's in a box somewhere on a shelf, and you go, "Holy smokes! Why haven't I worked on that?" Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and you have to ignore those master enablers there.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Well, and the classes that come up and everything else. So I'll let Beth tell you about what her goals are, because she had
Yeah.
two.
I had two because I need to move some stuff forward. I am working on Christian Henry, and I decided I needed to get it very moved forward. That if not, it was going to get stuck at this, halfway point. Not even halfway. 3 pages done, and I was going to put it aside. And I thought, no, put it on the challenge and see what you can do. So I'm going to try to get 6 pages done. I would have had a a good start on that, except for the fact that I can't count, and it's counted
Oh.
cross stitch.
Oh.
And I had to rip out words several times. Let's say 4.
See, now
So.
that's where hours, it doesn't matter how many times I put something in and rip it out.
Right.
That counts as hours.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See,
I'm
see,
concerned.
and
I'm concerned what you were doing in kindergarten and first grade, Beth. I'm
oh,
going.
see, even though it's counted cross stitch, I try not to count. So I
Oh.
I was lining it up from a word on top instead of counting from the word next to it,
Mm.
and I got off on the top line, and so it all got off, and I could make the first 2 rows work. They're fine. They'll work. But that third row, I was like, you have to rip. You must rip.
So you had to take all of it out.
Oh,
No, I had to take out, I don't know, quite a bit, several
Oh.
words. And I had to rip the one section on the second row. I had to restitch 2 or 3 times.
Mm.
But because it's on the challenge, it's not going to the basement. If it normally that would have been
Oh.
it, I would have probably ripped it out and said, okay, you can go live in the basement for a while until I'm ready to play with you again.
Oh.
So being on the challenge makes me say, okay, just keep working on it. I actually like working. I don't mind stitching the letters. And I think that was my other problem. I just got into autopilot and said, oh, this is where it goes. Oh, and I was like, nah.
yeah, that
Uh-huh.
trips me up too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other is I would like to get, and I this should be doable. Um, after I need to work on that panel on my casket.
Mm.
Get one panel done. Now I haven't done anything on that panel except start on the little figure. But I showed that on a Zoom meeting with Jessica Graham on Monday. We were kind of having a little discussion about a stitch. And so I showed my ugly trellis stitch because they were they were saying they were showing this picture image of this girl of this stitch, and they said, well, it looks like it's really rough, and or one lady said, well, maybe she was practicing, and so I thought I got to show mine because it looks exactly like that, really rough. So, but yeah, that's my goal, and it should be doable because I think it's just 2 lessons, and I should be able to power through those once I get the little figure in. It's getting that figure done.
Hmm.
But you're
So
right.
I have starting pictures of everybody's projects. So when
Oh,
in March
oh, there's
we can look
accountability
at
then.
uh-huh.
Whoa, whoa,
Mhm. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
ooh,
and I think the idea behind it is it's good to stretch yourself to make yourself choose a goal that is a little further than you'd normally reach, but it should be doable. Um,
Hmm.
so that's why I didn't add anything else to that list. I didn't add like the Phoenix band sampler. I could have said, okay, I'm going to finish a band or two. Well, that wasn't really a stretch. I know I can do that. Um, but putting the casket on there, that's going to be a stretch.
yeah,
So
yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's one you kind of fits and starts for a long time. So now you're really
yeah,
forcing yourself. Yeah,
yeah. And
yeah,
having, I think, a little bit of accountability there should help.
yeah,
Hmm.
So we'll see.
Well,
We'll see.
that was kind of my thinking, because I mean, there's nothing wrong with just working on whatever you want to work on, and a lot of people do that
yeah.
at these meetings. But I just, maybe I needed the challenge.
So you dragged everyone else in with you. Okay,
There you
Right,
go. Yeah. Uh-huh.
that's all
right,
right. That's all
right.
right. Hey, thanks, Clayton. Yeah, Jan, yeah, knitting. Now, see, to me, if I goofed up on knitting, I've only tried it once. I got no interest. I'd find cross stitch easier to fix than that, but I don't know knitting. Um, Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I learned a long time ago that if I made a mistake in whatever it was I was doing, whether it was sewing or stitching or whatever, that I the first thing I did was take out what I was doing and then I put it down and walked away from it. So when I came back to it, I was ready to go.
Hmm.
I didn't have to come back to it and say, "Oh God, I got to take that all out,"
Yeah.
because that's not
See,
fun. That's
Right.
not the fun part.
and
Yeah.
I get mad at it, and it goes down to the basement, and then
Yeah.
I look at it, and I'm like, oh, I need to fix this, and then it goes stays in the basement until I'm really ready to tackle that project again.
Oh, here, Robin's come to your rescue. Others really like the idea. It's not all your.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, most of our members are participating
Oh, okay. Good cover, Robin.
in
Good
like.
cover. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but I do that too. If I get to the end of a day and I've made a mistake, man, I tough it out and clean up the mess
Mhm.
because I'll put it off. If I have to come back the next day and the first thing I have to do is fix something, I'll put it off. No, I clean it up and get back on track before I put it away for the day. Yeah, that's that and starting the next thread before
Mhm.
you put it away so that when you sit down you're stitching instead of getting out of thread and threading the needle and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I always make sure I have one started, even if it's just
Mhm.
half an X. You can pick that up and go.
Well, and Beth, don't you find that if you put it away and you get it out, I don't know, 6 months from now, takes you forever to figure out what you need to do to fix the problem?
Well, it depends on what the problem is. Sometimes I put it away and the problem no longer bothers me and I just move on.
Oh, gotcha.
It depends on the project. But if it's a cross stitch project, then sometimes, yeah, it generally doesn't take me too long because it's obvious enough that it's bugging me and I've got to take it out. But if it's just if it's some things just it doesn't matter. You can just leave it. And if you
Hmm.
just get past that, then you leave it and you move on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm not a perfectionist either, so that makes a huge difference. I just like, okay, yeah, it's good enough.
Ooh, Colleen pulling out a border on a sampler for the third time. Ouch.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
yeah.
Sympathy there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good question. There's a good question. On a sampler, all the border at once or as you go?
As you go.
Me
As you
too.
go.
Yep. Because then you can
Yeah.
check as you go. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And if you make a mistake, you can say, well,
Yep.
just have to fudge something else along this line and make it
Yep.
all work.
Yep. Yeah, I do it as you go. 3 times. Oh, Colleen. I think I'd do a Beth on that. You'd go to the basement.
I live in the
Yeah.
basement for a while.
That needs a
Down you go.
rest.
In fact, I had one like that I made several counting errors, and I was like, okay, you just need to live in the basement until I'm ready to look at you again.
Yep. Yep. I think
Eventually.
so. Yep. As you go. There's a vote for as you go. Who
Yeah.
asked about
Yeah.
the seam ripper? This is the seam ripper right here. Is it in focus? This little
Yep.
knife. Love this thing. It's this particular one is called Stitch Rip. Yeah. It looks like you'd cut everything in a 10 county radius with this thing. But actually when you put this thing on the canvas, where's my hand? I'm trying to show this and my hand's not in the camera. When you put this thing on the canvas, it really does not threaten. I don't think it threatens the ground cloth like you'd think it would. And boy, it goes right through those threads. You just slide it right along. You're cut through and you're out. Yeah. I love this thing.
Mhm.
Get it. Yeah, get one. Make sure you keep the container though, and make sure you put it in a knife at the bottom. So when you take it out, you're holding on wood, not knife. Because this, I mean, it's a razor, and this
Yeah.
is, yeah.
See, that's
Mhm.
why I can't have that because I would cut my
Beth
finger.
can't have nice things.
No, I can't
Sharp
have sharp
things.
things. Sharp things. Nice things, okay. Sharp things, no. They're like, oh, there goes mom. She's just bleeding all over again.
Yeah, that would be the
But
worst, wouldn't it? Yeah, because I mean, this, unlike a regular seam ripper, this sucker would make you bleed, and yeah. So,
mhm.
but man, I'll tell you, I had to rip something out the other night, and I mean, I had it ripped out, cleaned up, and I was back in business in half the time. It was great. Yeah, big fan. Yep, big fan. That's a good one. Kathy Andrews was the first that we'd heard of this. That's her favorite, and I had not seen one at a store until we were at Stitcher's Garden, and she had it there.
Mhm.
Picked it up. Yeah, glad I did. It's been extended time out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you either tough it out or start a new project.
Right.
Yeah. I'm voting start a new project. One without a border. Yeah.
Sometimes you
Yep.
kind of wonder too on those samplers. The little girls couldn't count worth a hoot.
No.
Right.
Well,
And then here
yeah.
you are, and you're doing a mistake. And I'm thinking, and then they fix it at the end anyway. So why not make it come? You count, do your own counting,
Yep.
and you fix it yourself at the end. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. A
And
good
in fact,
chart will. Go ahead.
someone I know put a little button on, like she couldn't get it to work. It was driving her crazy. So she finally found a little charm and stuck it. When she finished, the whole thing and stuck a little charm on it. And I thought, brilliant.
There you go.
Brilliant. Yeah.
End of
It
problem.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
When in
Is it
doubt,
pretty?
cover it up. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. But that, because good charts, they'll point out, like, of course, the border, you get going and it should be the same every time. And then these girls who aren't paying attention will leave out a stitch or something, and then you're off. And, good charts will point it out, but you actually have to look at the chart, number one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, oh, yeah,
It counts.
I've had more than once where you get down to the bottom right corner or bottom left corner. It's like, oh, geez. I
Yeah.
freaked out the first couple times, and now I just adjust and move on. Yeah, make it look close.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, how's botany going?
Botany Bay's cooking right along. Um,
I want to see it. I,
I'm
I,
pretty.
I, I'm stitching it vicariously through you because I do have it kitted from Kim. I think Kim kitted. I don't remember if Kim kitted. She at least gave me fabric. But anyway,
Yeah,
that's a
well, yeah.
beautiful chart.
This is the one Kim. Uh, for those who don't know, Kim Young at Sassy Jack Stitchery, she did the Cosmo thread conversion for me. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
I mean,
love the
I say
colors.
cooking right along. I mean, this is a big sampler, and I've been working at it. But and I've been adjusting colors. Like this blue is not what's spec'd, but I liked it better, so I used it,
Hmm.
and I wanted the blue that's in this corner thing
Hmm.
here, so I changed it. The nerve.
It's
Um,
oh,
Nice.
it's gorgeous.
this was good football stitching right along here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good football stitching. You can just sit there by the game and just pound away. So yeah,
Hmm.
no,
yeah, yeah.
no, I like
Botany
it.
Bay. That's um, Botany Bay by Fox and Rabbit. Yeah,
Yep.
that's a chart. I those ships. That's what I
Yeah.
those
Where's
looked so cool because they've got stitches on. It's got specialty stitches on it.
yeah, it does.
Quote unquote specialty stitches. They're just stitches.
Right.
Ah, just I knew I was going to do that. Here's what the full
Yeah.
piece will look like. But yeah, like all the rigging on the ship and these birds on the house, those are all some form of freeform stitch. Yeah, there's
Hmm.
different things. I love the corners. I just think they're so cool.
Hmm.
I mean, there's nothing to them. It's just satin stitch, but I just think they look really cool. It's unusual for a sampler. So,
Hmm.
yeah. But yeah, doing it, there's some DMC because there wasn't good conversion for Cosmo. But yeah, Kim did the full conversion for me. Um, and if you want her to do that and she doesn't have it, I will send it to her and then she can do it for you
Oh
too.
good. We
Yeah.
motivated Colleen. She's gonna
Okay.
fix it.
Go,
All
Colleen, go.
right.
We're cheering you
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
We're cheering you on. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But it's that's to me that's one of the frustrating things is how a little thing like that will make you send it to the basement.
Hmm.
You just think, oh, geez, I was just going to sit down and enjoy this tonight, and now it's become
Right.
hassle. And yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so you either fight through it or you pick something else up, and maybe that's the problem is we have other options. So,
Yeah.
you know,
We were
yeah,
monogamous, with Stitchers, we would get,
right.
I don't know. Do you think we'd get more done if we were monogamous? I don't think I would.
No,
I don't think I would
no,
because I get bored
right.
and I have to, and then if I don't want to stitch on it, I go find something else to do.
Yeah,
Scrolling
yeah,
on my phone,
yep,
doing a little shopping.
yeah. I would too. Yeah.
Hmm.
No, I got to have a bunch. Um,
Yeah.
yep, yep. Oh, thanks, Kim. Yeah, Kim, if anybody wants the Cosmo conversion, just let me know because I'm sure it's written down one time on the chart you sent me. So I'll send it right back so you can do the conversion for him. I love that Cosmo thread though. It's so nice.
Oh
But
yeah.
Hmm.
this is the
Hmm.
that's all the colors in it. It's beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah. Yep. So
Beautiful
yep,
stuff.
it's a good one. I'm kind of hooked into it. It's one of those where if I like when we get done here tonight, that's what I'm going to pull out. It's sitting right all set. So
Hmm.
yeah, I enjoy it. It's a fun one. It's different. Yeah. But I've had to change a couple of colors because of the background. They didn't show up quite like I like, so I've been adjusting here and there. And then,
Hmm.
but the only major one I've done so far, I haven't, is the blue one. I just really wanted, blue all the way around. I thought that would look cool. So I did it.
If you hadn't told us, we wouldn't have known.
Right. I
Yeah.
know. That's just it. Yeah. So, hey, uh, yeah.
That's a Cece Doves. She left the I off at the
There we
end.
go. Yeah. I was working on that part.
Yeah.
Your what, Doves?
Yeah.
Say what, Robin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes it's, I think too, I do get tired of doing the same technique all the time. In fact, I have an itch to do needlepoint really bad. I hung all my Janet Sigler Casey Santas out, and
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, I know I have kits downstairs. No, I am not going to get that out and start one because I mean, it's not like I have one started. If I had one started, then I wouldn't feel so bad because that they go fast.
Hmm.
But I haven't started one, so I'd have to pull it out, get it framed up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, Beth, no, don't distract yourself. Squirrel.
Yeah.
It
Gotta love that
auto-corrected as
autocorrect.
assist, so she took the T off, and okay,
Yeah.
we're riding with you, Robin. Keep going. You're doing fine. We're going with your flow, Robin. It's okay.
Hmm.
So are you guys gonna like if we do a January 1 show, are we gonna have a fresh start for the new year?
No.
Me neither. Beth has
Oh.
one.
I know I don't pick, I haven't had one picked out
Oh.
yet, but I could. It'd be easy to do. I could do a blessing sampler, right? That wouldn't take me any time. Just that wouldn't interrupt anything, any of my other plans.
No. I'm gonna get some things done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so next year's not going to be the year of starts. It's going to be the year of finishes.
No, I've kind of no, I'm quite serious about that. I've kind of decided that I'm going to control myself considerably. I'm not going to say I won't buy any new charts kits. I'm not going to say that because I'm not that stupid. But um, but no, I'm not going to start lining up more stuff. I've got 4 of them right here that are just sitting on the table that are ready to go. And no, I got to start getting some stitched and move along. And yeah, the Botany Bay sampler is one. I would really like to see that done by the end of the year. But no, I've got some others that I would like. Well, you take that a banding thing, that banding sampler that years ago from Kim that I was using on the road, doing on the road when I was traveling. That thing is that far from being done. Come on.
Yeah.
It's one color. What's the holdup? And then, and Kim sent me one of those old spools from the, those old spools to hang it on. I mean, everything is right there. It's that much. It's probably 2 nights of stitching. What is my problem? It's that kind of stuff. Like,
Right.
Okay, next year, already started. I'm just not going to accumulate more. Got to get some stuff done. So, yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my plan.
Okay, so you're going to try not to, that's what I'm asking. So you're going to try not to start things. You're going to try to finish some of the things you've already started.
Right. Yes.
Hmm.
Started or have kidded, one or the other. Yeah.
Oh, that opens up all sorts of possibilities for me.
But by kidded, I mean stuff that I've already arranged the threads. I have the cloth all cut, ironed, edged. The if it's a sampler or something I'm going to put on these things, they're already done. It's ready to stitch. Those kind, not. Yeah, no, I gotta start getting some things stitched. So yeah,
What about that? Okay, remember that we talked about it before. The
look
10
now she's
projects.
gonna dredge something up here. Just,
No, 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 no. The 10 where it was you sent it to me, and I think you even kept it somewhere. It's somewhere. Um, you have 10 projects. It's 10 of your whips, and you work on them 10 hours, or you work on so it, and then when it gets 10 hours, it moves to the back of the pile. You pick up the
yeah,
next one.
I remember that effort. Yeah, I didn't do it.
I didn't either
No,
because that's too organized.
right, right. Yeah,
Well, and the WIPCO worked for me for a couple of years.
uh
You know,
huh,
it
Yeah.
really helped me make a lot of progress on cross stitch and on needlepoint projects.
uh huh.
But now, then I am at the point this year where I don't want to be flipping between things. I want to I I was close enough on several projects that I could just finish them and take them off the list. And I didn't want to be working on it for a while and then, oh, the end of the month is here, so it gets put down for another, who knows how long before I get back to it.
Yeah.
That worked for me when I had a lot to do on a whole lot of projects.
Uh huh.
Yeah, but I think if you're concentrating on finishing a few projects, WIPGO doesn't work because
Right.
you want to make sure you're working on those. And that's why I do a small rotation, you know,
Hmm.
where I have, um, several things going that I'm putting I'm touching, but that I'm not just stitching on one because then I do get bored. And I think that's my problem right now is I've been spending too much time on Christian Henry because it's Christmas and I don't have a lot of stuff out and it's the only thing I'm really working on. I'm thinking I need a needlepoint project out
What is
because I
this?
wanna
Yeah.
what?
Okay. These guys got me. I got to know what this is. Cece's Dove is. Is that needlepoint?
No, a CC
No.
is cross stitch,
Oh, because
except you do the cross stitch in the area that normally is blank and
okay.
the shape is voided. So in the case of a dove, the dove shape, and usually the ones that Robin did, the dove is wings spread and the body up and down, so it you do an outline, back stitch or something around the shape, and then you fill in outside of it with cross stitch.
Okay. Of course, there's a million of them here.
Uh-huh.
Because I just wanted to see what they were talking about.
Stitching the negative
That-
space.
There
Yep,
we go. Oh,
exactly,
yeah.
Jim.
There we go. Yeah. Because is that it? I don't know. Oh no,
Mhm.
that's Mystical Birds. That's not. No. Well,
That's not a
I'm trying to uh,
find a dove, a
find
CC
the
dove.
find whatever Robin was stitching on. But
It's her own design.
It
So I
is
can
her
have
oh
own design.
never mind then. Okay.
a hard time finding it
Yeah, that's not likely
unless
going to
someone
Right.
happen.
stole it.
Go
Someone
to
stole
Pinterest.
it from her.
Go to Pinterest to find the 10 people who've stolen it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I just thought,
Um,
it was some famous chart I hadn't heard of, and so I wanted to see it. So, yeah, I tried. Yeah.
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 That's it's I
Um,
it's that's a technique that I don't really like, and I don't know why, because it's just cross stitch. It's not like it's terribly difficult, but I don't
Right.
know why I don't. Maybe my brain doesn't like flipping it. You know what I mean?
mm,
That because you're stitching the opposite of what you think
Hmm.
yeah.
you're supposed to stitch.
Right. So that's
So
like
Hmm.
those when Mary Corbett does those letters and
The
does all
voided
the embroidery,
monograms. Yeah.
the flower. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
and then
Same
leaves
idea.
the M as a yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. I get it.
Uh-huh.
Well, Robin will be anxious to see that in a couple weeks then, which I'm sure she'll
Yeah.
have it finished. Knowing Robin, she probably will. Um,
Oh,
Yeah.
she's done like 6 of them.
oh, really? Jeez.
They're just little.
Oh,
They're,
oh,
maybe, I don't know. I don't think they're 3 inches square.
oh, okay.
They're
Okay.
ornaments.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I
So
see.
I'm sure she'll bring some for Christmas.
Okay. I just had envisioned this big, impressive religious dove, blah, blah, blah thing. And, you know,
No,
I'll dial back my expectations then.
they are really pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I think that it's a beautiful when done, it's like the ones you were showing, the beautiful technique.
yeah.
But
Mhm.
it's just one of those things that I have a hard time doing. Yours was in cross stitch gold.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's an old magazine. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like almost like a full coverage. Well, it is full coverage except for the area that you've left blank.
right, right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm seeing here. There's just another one I found because now you got me curious. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of stitching to fill that in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's a really complicated
Right.
design.
Yeah. Okay. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Stitch my
All right,
granddaughter.
Judy, what's temperature stitching? I've heard of that.
Oh,
Temper-
that's when you do every day the temperature, isn't that?
No,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
I
not.
don't think that's what it is. I don't think it's not
It did.
stitching something that's based on the temperatures because she says she's going to stitch it. She's going to do temperature stitching for the first quarter of 2026. So why would you only do
The first quarter.
a quarter
Yeah. Yeah.
of the temperatures? I think it's something to do with how many stitches you do based on the temperature.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Judy,
Judy,
help us out, Judy. You can't just
Judy,
introduce these things. We got to have details.
that's right. All right, and Sandy wants to.
Sandy, look at Mary Corbett's website for padded satin stitch. I don't know if she has alphabets, but yeah, she'll have really good. She's got, I'm sure, at least one really good tutorial.
Yeah, and oh, stitching mommy game. Okay. I don't watch her, but I know who she is. Um, yeah, I wonder too, for the monograms, if you couldn't just kind of draw your own. Take an alphabet that you like, a typeset, make it big on, big or small on your computer, print it, and then make it a kind of a bubble.
Hmm.
Pat it.
Add it.
Yeah.
And add it. Yeah.
A stitching mommy game.
I know. I'm gonna have to go look because
These things make
sometimes
me
things
curious, you know?
you've piqued our curiosity.
Stitching mommy. Okay, I'll have to look that up later. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Um,
sold
oh,
out.
I have that book. Uh, Elisabetta Sforza. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that alphabet. That would be beautiful. I'll sell it to you for $1,000, Sandy.
Okay.
Uh,
Here's the game. You stitch from 10 projects, each assigned the last digit of the temperature of that day. Okay, so 1 through 10, and whatever temperature the last digit is, you stitch on that.
So if the temperature is 36, you stitch on project number 6.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, well, there's a gimmick.
Hmm.
Well, it's just another way to
Yeah.
kind of work through whips, and it makes it a little more random if you don't want to, um, if you have a hard time deciding what you want to work on, which,
Yeah.
which, or if you have 10 projects, you want to get them all done, and you're like, okay, which one do I choose? This chooses for you, takes that decision out, and then you just work on that one.
Mhm.
That's kind of a fun thing.
Yeah.
Good gimmick.
Okay. So, yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun to play those, like WIPGO was fun to do,
Yeah.
when
I just don't keep up. You know,
yeah,
I miss a day and then I miss 2 days and then pretty soon I just say forget it. I just won't. I just don't keep up.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
don't do it.
yeah.
Well,
I
but
think,
WIPGO, you could do whatever you wanted to do on, and for WIPGO, what I did was how many hours I was going to work on each piece
Yeah.
for the month,
Mm-hmm.
so then it's just a matter of, okay, it's sort of like the temperature thing, the WIPGO numbers or whatever. So those are the projects that you work on for that month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for because of the way that I set it up, there wasn't anything about, stitching. It wasn't like a stitch along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was, get so many hours done this month.
Yeah. Yeah.
I, I do find though, I do better if something is divided up into parts. So if I don't have to work on it and get it finished all at once, but I say, okay, I've divided it up into 12 parts. I need to get this much done during this month. I because I finished that modern folk embroidery piece in the year without a problem. And it was a lot of stitching. It was pretty stitch heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So um I think that's why I broke up the Phoenix Fan Sampler, which I need to get back to because I've been
Yeah.
thinking about that satin stitch and it's so gorgeous. The red in there just pops. But anyway,
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you
you're
have.
making us look bad.
Yeah. 100 stitches on whatever project comes up. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a way to. Yeah.
So that's a
that's a way to
square
move
inch
projects.
Yeah.
Yeah,
about if it's full coverage.
Right.
right. But it moves projects forward. So maybe you have 10 projects they're not the main ones you want to focus on, but you want to make some progress on them. It'd be a way to move those forward. You put 100 stitches in,
Right.
Hmm.
then you're moving that project forward.
Yeah. At
It'd
least
be hard to
something's
count
happening.
100 stitches on needlepoint though. I
Yeah.
think time
Yeah.
would be better for something like that.
Hmm.
Uh,
But even yeah, you could like on needlepoint. All right, I'm going to do X number of whatever stitch. There's 20
Hmm.
road stitches. I'm going to do 10 for sure.
Hmm.
And yeah.
right, right.
Yeah, there's a way to break needlepoint projects up too. It's just, how do you want to do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have anything handy here that's would be a good thing to show.
Right.
Right. But but there are those like that needle book you did. I mean, it had a ton. Are we doing Smyrna crosses around the edges?
Smyrna crosses. All
Yeah.
all it is
They
Smyrna crosses and eyelets.
and they went on forever. But you know what? If you say, okay, I'm going to do one length of thread, and once I get that length of
Yeah.
thread, I can put this aside and work on something else. That then you got it done.
Yeah.
I did that with Portafett. I did I did 10, 15 minutes on it. I was done with it for the day. I didn't touch
Yeah.
it again.
Well, and we stitch in so many different places. So like the Ho 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 project that I'm working on, I've only been working on that when we're stitching at the library.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hmm.
that's like 3 or 4 hours. So that's and I did that with the needle book too. I did a lot of that while I was out stitching in public somewhere because it was easy to stitch on
Mm-hmm.
because I was just doing Smyrnas.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Smart as forever.
And the only thing I had to make sure was that the top stitch went in the same direction on all of them.
Right. Right. But
Right.
and those kinds of things, it's real easy to know where you're at when you sit down. So you don't spend 10 minutes figuring out where you stopped and where you need to start. You know,
Mhm.
that's kind of, to me, that's kind of a key thing. Like if you're doing some dense cross stitch thing and you got to spend 15 minutes figuring out where you were the last time and yeah,
Mhm.
counting or whatever it might be. But yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, next one. Yeah, next one up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes it nice. Makes it nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's my plan. I am going to do the. We talked about. I am going to do that Hazel Blomkamp pheasant though. I
Oh,
definitely.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I meant to tell you we did go to Heritage and they did not have the Elizabeth in the 80 weight. They
Oh,
only
okay.
had 20 weight. So,
Yeah. Yeah. So, from Europe, I'll get it from Europe. Yeah,
mhm.
You know someone there.
I know people. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I pick
Yeah.
projects
So
and
you're
I
gonna,
keep. Huh?
no, I was gonna say, so you're starting Kevin. That'll be fun.
That is one I'm going to start. I'm going to start that one and give it to our son because that's his name. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So and unlike the stocking I did that took 28 years to finish, I'll finish that one in less than 28 years. Yeah.
What about
Oh, okay.
what about the PAR sampler? Did you ever finish that
Oh
for your
yeah.
daughter?
Yeah. But it's
Is
rolled
it?
up. Never did get it framed.
Oh,
Oh, it's all
you
done.
didn't tell Margaret. You didn't tell Margaret it was done. She
She
would have
knows
had
it's
it framed by
done.
now.
She knows
Oh,
it's
okay.
done. But yeah, and she keeps saying we should go get that framed, and so we are gonna get it framed for her birthday, and then we are gonna get it framed for last Christmas, and I do that is one I do need to get out. I mean, there's no reason it's completely finished, so it's just
Yeah.
on a rolled up on a PVC pipe, ready to go. Yeah, there's no ironing to be done. There's nothing to be done other than take it to the framer. Um, but just haven't done it. Part of the problem is I put it away, and then
Hmm.
if it was laying out on the table, it'd probably already be on our wall in our house. But I put it away because I needed room at the time. So um,
Hmm.
yeah, there's Inez. There's another one. I've got two granddaughters I need to stitch stockings for because I did one for each of our grandsons. And our daughter-in-law Michelle loves sparkly stuff. And
Oh.
I think what I want to do is do cuffs, do needlepoint
Hmm.
cuffs, so
Yeah.
I can use sparkly threads.
Hmm.
So I got to find a good cuff design or two, and
Hmm.
because I mean Michelle is just she's all about glitzy stuff, and so her daughters are going to end up like that too. Um, So but I think cuffs would be fun to do. I've never done just a cuff. It's always been the whole thing. So
This Pat Matsu MA, didn't she have some
Pat Mizzou,
needlepoint? Yeah. I thought she had some.
does she?
I don't know. It just seems
I
like
don't
I know
know.
she does little stockings, but it seemed to me like she had some that were cuffs. Why
Okay,
do I think that?
I'll hunt
Why?
her down. Yeah,
So Robin is doing one that's heart hanger, a
a
cuff for
stocking.
a stocking. Uh-huh.
Oh, oh, I bet that's cool.
Hmm.
Wow.
Would be fun.
Yeah. Ooh, I bet that is really cool.
It's on a pretty pale blue fabric.
Yeah. Oh man. Wow. Yeah, I know Vanessa. I will. Now that I've been publicly shamed here, I will get it out and get it framed.
You know what? And I don't think there's any shame in it because I would just give it to her, your daughter, and say, "Here, you go frame it."
Yeah.
But See, there's one way to get it done. Um, yeah, if I gave something to my daughter, she might cut it up and put it on her
Ooh.
clothing. That's
Oh
where
no.
she's
Yeah.
at right now.
Ooh.
No,
Mhm.
I don't want to do painted canvas.
You could
I
paint
should
your own
I I gotta there should be a counted canvas one I can do.
Uh,
or
I
jello.
think you, I think you're
You
going to
could
have
just
to adapt something.
Yeah. Uh,
So what you need is you probably what you need to do is go look at cuffs at the painted canvas cuffs at the uh, needlework stores, and this is a perfect time to do it because it's Christmas,
yeah.
and get dimensions.
Oh.
take
So
tape measure.
it's because that's going to determine how big your stocking is going to be,
Yeah.
and it'll be folded, to go around the stocking. And then you could take actually what would be pretty is Bargello.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
or
then,
jello.
you just do the name across the top. There you go.
Yeah. I
And
could
you can
design
think of
that
all the
myself.
sparkle. Yeah, and think of all the sparkle you could add
Yeah.
with the
Hmm.
fat threads. I mean, how much fun would that be?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a good idea.
And it would be fast.
Right. Right. Because that's the other thing. I don't want to be like with our sons. It was every year. You're gonna have that finish for Kevin. I just, I just hated that. Because then it was pressure to get it done.
Hmm.
And then finally one year I just said, all right, suck it up, put everything else aside, and finish this thing. But
Hmm.
Hmm.
yeah, so something that looked really good that's fast, that would be great, and Bargello would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the Bargello, depending upon which design you picked, you could end it so that the bottom is curved,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
following the pattern of the, whatever
Yeah.
pattern you pick,
Yeah.
instead of just, doing it straight.
Right. That's a good idea. Okay. Right. Because I really should get on that. I mean, already they're 2 and 1. So, um, come on. Yeah, I need to get going. Yeah. And so
Yeah.
we need to
So
take up a collection and get Robin a keyboard. She is really struggling with the spelling tonight.
Or maybe she's having a little whiskey. That'll
Oh,
make the typing
just
go
a
well,
little.
quick.
maybe.
No, that's all
Sorry,
right.
Robin.
Okay, I need to because that's been kind of weighing on me. That and Margaret mentioning it every now and then, in a gentle way. Uh,
Hmm. And Sue Spargo has wool with sparkles in it.
oh,
So the stocking body could be made with with that wool.
oh, okay, all right. That
So
would be fun.
go look at her website and see. And I'm sure that she's got a pretty blue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
And
making notes.
it it might not be a bad idea to get the stocking fabric first,
Yeah,
so that you get the right colors for
yeah.
the stitching. And I know you're not going to go in a fabric store.
Nope, not happening.
I'm sure there are some down in the St. Louis area. I know there's fabric stores in the Chicago area.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
they have kind of a garment district where you could get some beautiful stuff. But
yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Have you been to Vogue?
Been to
Did you
what?
go ever
I haven't
Vogue?
been there, but I on their mailing list.
Oh, I didn't do that. That would be a bad idea.
I haven't bought anything from them. I just like to look at at their stuff.
Well, I went with my girlfriends up there. That's how I know about it. And it's a big warehouse.
Hmm.
It looks like just a little, it looks like, what is this place? And you walk in and there's like counters of designs anyway, but there's racks, racks of bolts, big bolts,
Hmm.
rolls. It's not like what you see
Right.
at the store. And I did buy some linen there to dye.
Is this in the city?
In
And
Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
it's
It's in the
in
city though,
Chicago,
not a suburb.
not
Yeah.
a suburb. I don't
No,
think it's
no, I think it's in the city. Have
yeah.
you ever been to Fishman's?
No.
I think it's Fishman's. That is, it's not quite as much of a warehouse as Vogue, but it is, and they have some fantastic. Well, it's been a long time since I've been in there. They had every color of ultra suede you'd ever want.
Mm.
Yeah, and see that was the reason. The other reason I went over to Vogue is one of my friends was finishing a purse, a needlepoint purse, and she
Hmm.
needed ultra suede. And we couldn't, that was the place we had to find it. They had silk dupione, I mean, beautiful fabrics. And
Yeah.
it wasn't, at the time, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
is now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
It's Fishman's. It's on Des Plaines
Oh,
Street
in Des
in
Plaines?
Chicago.
That's nothing.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I haven't been to Vogue. I My nail tech, her daughter has a princess party business, and Dawn makes all her dresses. So she, this has been 2 or 3 years ago. She was struggling to get fabrics at Joann's, and of course, Joann's is gone now. So I took her to Chicago,
Mm.
and we were going to go to Vogue. I forget the name of the one that we did go to, but we were there on a Saturday, and we were going to go to Vogue, but they're closed on Saturday.
Oh.
So we never got there. But the one that we did go to it's exactly the same thing, It's just rows and rows and rows and rooms of fabric, and they've got stuff in the basement and they've got stuff up on the second floor, and it's not a pretty building
Yeah.
inside or outside. It looks like an industrial building. But I mean, you can, find all kinds of cool stuff in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I were still sewing, it would be,
Yeah.
yeah, it would be bad.
I went to the garment district in New York City once. That was the way you described that store. They were all like that, just to the
Hmm.
ceiling of these old buildings, to the ceiling with stuff. And uh, to me, at some point, it was like I can't even.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
And there's a big one up in Minneapolis. And Dawn went up there. Her daughters and son-in-law are in the Minneapolis area now. And so she went to this place, and she said that was like, it was just too overwhelming. There
Yeah.
was too much stuff in there, and it was just kind of all jumbled. I don't think there was a whole lot of organization to it. It's one of those places where probably you could get super deals, but you're really going to have to spend some time and dig.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And have an idea when you walk in of what you want, so that
Hmm.
you can eliminate a
Yeah,
bunch of stuff. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, and what would surprise me about the Vogue was the when I bought the linen, I didn't think it wasn't really for doing counted work, but beautiful for working and doing surface embroidery.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
And then the silk dupione, which I think I got a couple pieces. I think we might have dyed them. I don't remember. I probably dyed them.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, beautiful, beautiful silk
Hmm.
to dye
Yeah.
with, and
W-
gorgeous.
Yeah, watered satin would be another good fabric for the stocking.
Hmm. Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think Mary's right though. Mary Flowers said,
Yeah.
find a finisher.
find a finisher. Well, uh, Stitcher's Garden has a finisher. I'm sure that Sign of the Arrow probably knows finishers in the St. Louis
Yeah. I,
area.
I think they do. I asked when we first moved here. I asked at the Needlepoint Clubhouse if they had a finisher, and they said no. No, it was a framer. I asked if they had a framer. They didn't have a framer. That's right. That's right. It was a framer I was looking for at the time, and
Yeah.
they were no help. But I'm sure they have finishers too. Yeah. But that's getting
Yeah,
to
that would
be,
surprise me if they didn't.
yeah, that's getting to be kind of a thing though, kind of an issue. You see people posting all the time looking for finishers, and you you
Yeah,
usually,
and our
yeah,
our finisher retired.
yeah, yeah,
So,
And so did ours. Ours suddenly retired. So
yeah.
locally here, we're kind of on our own.
mhm.
And finishing a stocking's not incredibly hard. I had to finish the last one I had a friend of mine who does long arm quilting. Her husband did upholstery. I said, well, they'll be able to do this. They were incredibly nervous about finishing the stocking. I said, well, so am I, but I think you'll do a better job than me because it was velvet. I wanted all the
Oh,
rest of them had been
oh,
finished in velvet. If it had just been cotton, I would have been fine.
yeah,
But I
Mhm.
needed somebody with had a little bit more handling of different types of fabrics because I haven't done a whole lot of that.
yeah. I'd be
Mhm.
tempted if it was just a cuff. I'd be tempted to sew it myself because you could practice. Just get
Mhm.
scrap fabric to get the shape right. You could practice that. And I mean, I assume you'd want to line it with something, but if I was going to use wool and then line it with just a muslin or something, I would think that that would not be too bad. And then stick the cuff on, glue it on, Elmer's glue all or something.
Oh, right.
It looked great.
Paper clip for a hook, you know,
Yeah, perfect.
classy, first rate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
I could
not.
see Marga just rolling her eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Like,
think they'd get out
oh,
the door. Pretty
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Hmm.
So we
Hmm.
we have found a new finisher here that has done some things for us that have turned out pretty good. She hasn't done a stocking,
Mm-hmm.
but she'll get to do one for me because
Yeah.
one of my pumpkins is a stocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
I
I
had.
mean you should be able to find a pattern for a stocking,
Oh yeah.
a
Yeah.
sewing pattern.
Right. Right. That's what I mean. To get that shape, that would be the easy part, and you could practice and get it. Well, when I had Kevin's made, that was cross stitch on Lugana. It was a lady at our church at the time who was a seamstress,
Mm-hmm.
and it was nothing for her. She did a beautiful job, lined it,
Mm-hmm.
everything. It was nothing because it was no different than sewing seams for a dress or anything else. Flip it inside
Mm-hmm.
out, and she was good to go. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
so that was, yeah. But like if some of them, yeah, it takes a needlework finisher to do them right. Yeah. But that Lugana is so flexible anyway that just it was nothing. So
Yeah. I just bought a couple of uh, books from needlepoint.com, and it's a series. Hang on just a second and I'll tell you what it is. Okay, it's um, The Essentials and Extraordinary Fonts, and both of them are fonts. The designer's name is Krissy, Krissy Johnson at needlepoint.com.
okay, I got to write this down because I've got a project that is in my head that I need some fonts. So what are the two?
The first one is called The Essentials, and it's essential fonts for personalizing your needlework.
All right.
And the other one is extraordinary fonts for personalizing your needlework. So
Okay.
book one and book two, Krissy
Johnson.
Johnson.
Okay. There you go, Sandy.
And
For her
this
fonts, she was looking for her
uh,
fonts.
this is for needlepoint.
Oh, okay.
Depending upon what it is, you might be able to adapt it to
Yeah.
do the surface embroidery, but you'd have to get the book and look at it.
Yeah. Well, my ideas are cross stitch, so that's easily adaptable. So
Mhm.
that's
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
And Mary, you're right about the toe facing the right way. I have my sons. I have one that's facing the other way.
yep.
Oh,
That's all right. Nothing I can do about it.
No, I did that. Our son, this one I made for my son faces left, and I think they have all store bought ones. They all face right. And our daughter, the ones I made for Connor and Cooper, both face left. They were Shepherd's Needle. Is that right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Shepherd's bush.
Shepherd's Bush.
Shepherd's
Yeah, those
bush.
great big, really cool. And then Sarah already had a family one with the names and glitter on them. They all face right, so she hangs the boys elsewhere because they don't fit over the fireplace, like you know.
Mhm.
And if I'd made it go right, then they would have had ones that go left. So yeah,
Yeah.
can't win. Yeah. But I never, that's something, it's a good thing that Mary brought that up because it's not something you think about. You see a design for a stocking and that one, I'm going to do that one. And then, yeah, which way does the toe go? Yep.
Mhm.
Because then they can't all hang together. Yeah.
Right.
It's always something.
So Robin found something that's really interesting. She's been doing a lot of small pieces but designed by Kickback and Stitch.
Yeah.
And she did she calls it an Argyle stocking. She took some of her kind of diamond shaped pieces
Mm-hmm.
and put them all together. She, drew the outline of the stocking. This is counted needlepoint, and then using the colors made it look like an Argyle.
Oh.
So the designs are on point,
Uh-huh.
and she did, however many she needed to do for the size of the stocking, and uh, it's actually really cool.
Oh.
But so far, we haven't found anybody that actually has that book.
Oh.
It's the Kickback and Stitch designer passed away several years ago, but her husband has maintained the availability,
Uh-huh.
and Custom House Needleworks is the distributor.
Oh.
So Alex Paris has a lot of her designs, but they don't have the book for the
Yeah.
Argyle stockings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that sounds
But
interesting.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah. I have probably half dozen. I think they were balloons from Kickback and Stitch.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah. Don't know why I picked them up. Never stitched one, but they look cool, so I bought them.
Yeah, they're fun to do. They're,
Yeah.
small projects and uh, just pretty quick stitches.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, blocking. Oh, I work real hard up front, so we don't have to block. I do not like. I do not like my needlepoint to have to be blocked. So yeah, sometimes you can't help it, but yeah.
But with counted thread or anything that's on stretcher bars, you shouldn't have to block it. Now,
Oh,
blocking is different from mounting.
right.
Mounting is putting it on the foam core or the mat board or whatever
Right.
to, for framing it. But yeah, if you're using stretcher bars, it
Right.
shouldn't get so distorted that it needs to be blocked.
Yeah. No, I up front. I work real hard to make sure that the stretcher bars are square all the way around.
Mhm.
The canvas goes on square. It's tacked down so it's not moving around. And then, because yeah, I don't want it to have to be blocked after the fact. Because yeah, that can get expensive, especially if they have to work at it over several days. Yeah.
Well, and it's getting hard to find people that will do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Or even know how to do it. Yeah. Her octagons are used with connecting border.
Can you look that up real quick?
Custom House of Needle Arts. I can sure try.
Making great work tonight.
Custom. I have to do the little finger keyboard on the iPad. So it doesn't go very fast.
Mm-hmm.
What do we? So it's Argyle.
So look for, yeah, just, is there a search?
Okay, I'm on the home page. So
Okay, so in like the third paragraph, she's got some links. Kickback and Stitch is the second one
yep, I
after
see it.
finger back.
Yep,
Okay, so click on that,
yep. Oh,
and
Argyle
then the
Christmas stocking.
Argyle. Yep.
Oh, look at that.
I see.
I'm
I
not going to
don't
show
dare
you.
turn on my internet or I'll slow down.
Wait, what happened here? Oh, those are cool. Okay, coming up. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Those are cool.
I think she did 45 of those octagons. So you could pick any ones you wanted.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know, I mean the book might have an alphabet in it. I would guess that it does. Oh, we're enabling Inez big time.
Go Inez, spend money. Go, go, go. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Huh. Really small pictures, so I can't blow them up very much, but I was just trying to see what
Right.
stitches were in those. They look like they'd be fun to stitch. Wow.
Yeah,
You
they
could go
do.
back. You could go back and look at the octagons. Look at an octagon. Where are the octagons? Oh, they're X octagons. And they're like right at the top.
There.
There you
Got 'em.
go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So lots of fun stitches in them.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's cool stuff.
Oh, very neat.
Those are ornaments, too. Those are good ornaments.
Good ornaments,
Mm.
right?
Wow. 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So that's quick stitch.
Hmm.
Wow. Robin, glad to be of service. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin.
I'm
Well,
Robin,
well,
professional enabler.
except that we don't know yet if we can actually get this
Oh,
because you can't purchase from Custom House. I think Robin's talking to Thistle. It's not Thistle Threads. The shop in Pennsylvania.
Connecticut. Oh,
That
Pennsylvania.
Connecticut. Connecticut. I think you're right.
oh, okay. So
Alex
wait,
Paris
so you
is
can't get
the.
these octagons from Custom
You
House?
can't get them. No, but you can get them from. So Thistle Needleworks is the shop, and their online shop is called Alex Paris Needle Arts, and they do have the. So I think Robin. I don't know if she's called them yet. I think she was going to call Thistle Needleworks and talk to them about the Octagon book to see. I mean the Argyle book to see if they could get it.
Okay. Hmm.
But if you go and look at Alex Paris Needle Arts, they have a good selection. They don't have, I don't know if they have everything.
Paris as in the city.
Paras. The
Needle
X
arts.
octagon, yes, the X octagons are only $5.
Oh, like you said, the online shop for Thistle Needleworks.
Yeah, okay, so look over on the blue bar on the left
Yep.
at charted canvas work,
Yep. I see it.
okay, and then kick back and stitch is right there in that middle of the uh, first row.
Okay.
And then if you go uh, X octagons is like the third one down in the
Got it.
first column.
There we have it. $5 a piece, man.
Yeah,
Inez, buy 30 of them. Come on.
and there's 45.
Oh, buy them all, Inez. Come on.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
heck?
Oh, those are cool. Wow.
Okay, so to go and look at the holidays. It's on the kickback page, kickback and
Hmm.
stitch on Alex Paris Needle Arts. She has there are some there's like Valentine, St. Patrick's, 4th of July. I'm sure
Yeah,
somebody I know did Halloween, and then
that
Christmas.
that would be me. And
Since it's
I
that
did the
season.
yeah, I did the Halloween on the black um, iridescent canvas and the black with the variegated color running through it.
Oh,
And I stitched them separately. And my framer kind of finished each one and then floated them on top of black linen. I I think I've had it. I think it was one of the things I probably showed one of the first times that I was a guest on
mm-hmm.
a Wednesday show. But I'll send you a picture of it so you can. It turned out really cool, and then it's got a bright orange frame.
These don't look Halloweeny to me, so I like these.
Yeah, it's just they're maybe one of the threads is called Halloween. It uses variegated threads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then the Noel pattern too is very nice. I mean, that
Hmm.
would be fun to stitch, do each one separate and make it like a pillow, and then set them out like a little pillow stand thing with the reds
Hmm.
and the greens.
Hmm.
the Noel pattern.
Yeah,
Right
Oh,
right
there,
in the
okay, there
yeah.
middle,
it is. I
Top.
see
at
it.
the top.
I got it.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that. I changed those colors, but yeah. Wow.
So these are part of her framed series, and I think you're going to do a show with Robin about the ones that she's done because these are the ones that
Right.
are based on the artists.
Right.
So N is Moreau, O is Rodin, E is Henri, and L is Signac. I don't know how to pronounce it. If you scroll down, you can see that. So you buy those patterns and then, or I don't know if you, oh yeah, if you buy the Noel, then you get those 4 patterns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Robin and I are going to do a show on the ones that she did. They're very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she always encouraged people doing her patterns to make them their own,
Mm-hmm.
so change the colors. And in fact, she says that on what little bit you can see of the Argyle pattern. She says, you know, I don't mean for you to do it exactly the way that I did it. This is just to get you started, to in designing your own
Yeah.
using these patterns.
Yeah. These are the ones that I have. Yeah, I've got half dozen of these. I'm sure. I just bought a bunch. They were, in the clearance bin one day, and I just grabbed them all
Yeah,
because I
they're
Sure,
thought,
why
just
not?
great little patterns, great little projects, to needlepoint projects to pick up and,
Yeah.
stitch without
Oh,
getting yourself into a big project.
Right. Yeah.
and I can see those as crisp, here we are, we're in a holiday exchange time where you're trying to make things for guilds and have a
Yeah.
project, but those would do really nicely as ornaments to do an
Hmm.
ornament exchange
Yep.
easily.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. It's cool when
Well,
stuff
thank
that's
you.
really, really old still works
Right,
Yes.
right.
because these things are
Mm.
old designs.
They are. And so I don't, okay, so she died of cancer in June of 2006.
Mm.
There's a little meet the designer. It's on the main Kickback and Stitch page. And that's where it just, talks a little bit about the Argyle Christmas stocking.
Man, ton of fun stuff.
Yes.
Hmm. And not expensive.
Not
No,
expensive.
yeah, and you could use floss,
Yep.
people. I mean, you have to lay it or change it a
Right.
little bit for it if it's a round thread or thinner, but you could use floss and pearl cotton and it would be fine.
Yep.
Hmm.
It would look
Yep.
really, really nice.
Yes, it would.
Hmm. Cool. All right. Holy smokes, it's 20 to 9. Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't
Oh,
even paying
wow.
attention. Oh, well. Oh,
We're
and I see.
enabling for today.
That's right. I see somebody didn't
Yep.
like us. Somebody didn't like us. Oh, well.
Oh,
So sad.
Sorry. Um, okay. That's it. We better stop.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize how late it was. Um, happens. Send in Avlia in the subject line, Gary at WeTalkFiber.com. Put your name and address in the body of the email to get in on the drawing for the Avlia kits. I'll do the drawing right after we get off the air here. So, yeah, all right. There's our enabling show for the night. I think we were successful. Well played.
I think we were.
Yep, Inez is broke, and we're good to go. Yeah. All right, we're out. Back again, Christmas, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, Christmas Day. Join us then. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.